Number 7. Rooftop run-ins. This scary video is going to make you rethink letting your little ones roam freely, especially in places like these. It all started as a fun family moment, a mum, her camera and her kid having a blast playing on their rooftop. But while they were focused on capturing some sweet memories, something or someone had its eyes locked on them. And trust me, what the camera caught is enough to make you double check every corner the next time you step out. Take a look. If you missed it, don't worry, it's subtle, almost like it doesn't want to be seen. Let's slow it down and zoom in. There's a pale figure with long, dark hair watching them from just a few meters away. At first you might just think it's a person, a local maybe, or an old woman enjoying the breeze. But there's something about its stillness, the way it stares, that just doesn't sit right. And why did it seem so locked in on the little boy? The mother claims that nobody noticed the figure at the time. Could it be that its presence wasn't meant to be felt, as if it was lurking intentionally, staying hidden, just out of reach? I guess we'll never know. Hey, a poltergeist told me that you enjoy scary videos just like this, but don't subscribe just yet. We'll earn your subscription by the end of this scary compilation. Number 6. Door to door. This guy is well known on platforms like Snapchat and YouTube for doing some of the most eventful jinn hunting videos out there. So being a long-time adventurer, this guy expected to breeze through this building with barely a scrape. But when he tiptoed up those stone steps, he knew he was in for way more than he bargained for.
بسم الله بسم الله جسمي بيتنافض لا اله الا الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله
According to the video title, the place full of swinging doors and light fixtures is actually an abandoned house where families once lived. You'd have never guessed, would you?
والله يا جماعة إن أنا قاعد أصور تحت. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سمعت صوت باب. بسم الله بسم الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله بسم الله أقسم بالله بغيت أطيح. بسم الله بسم الله في أحد؟ أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله بسم الله.
The things that happen throughout the video are all very common things that we see in paranormal videos, real or fake.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
But with the condition that the house is in, faking any stunts like these could be extremely dangerous. Hell, even just entering abandoned buildings if they're in any state of decay is considered a significant risk.
بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله.
So considering that he's been doing this for a while, he probably hasn't set up any fancy fakery.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
And sometimes he does have videos where absolutely nothing happens.
طبيعي جدا.
Could it all be a big ploy to gain the audience's trust? Or are these buildings really haunted? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Number 5. Snatched. While this family in Droitwich, England slept soundly, there seemed to be some extraterrestrial visitors. At least according to a woman who told her husband that she had a vague recollection of being abducted by some kind of alien race and being beamed back down again. The husband obviously thought she was confusing a complex nightmare for reality, but to humour her and to put her mind at ease, he set up an infrared camera to record the bed while they slept. Nothing happened for a long time, until this night in particular. Take a look. Where the hell did she go? The footage is a bit crunchy because the family never intended to record and save the footage, it was only for them to watch back. So they had to get it up onto a monitor and record it from there, but even so it's pretty clear that she was there for 1 second, gone the next, and then back with the shake of a duvet. This footage was so mind-blowing that the family was told to send it in to be debunked professionally, and so it found its way onto the TV show Fact or Faked. The people working on the show say that they were unable to recreate any of the events without using some kind of hidden contraption. So what could have happened here? What about all of this makes the wife think that aliens have abducted her? There's a little skepticism though. Some believe that the video is misleading and that we're confusing her body for the husband's. Some think that the wife hadn't been abducted, she just rolled over and the quilt landed in such a way that it looked like she wasn't there. But this footage is widely considered to be a raw and genuine video. So which is it? Number 4. Catching Z's. This guy binged one too many Goose Pimples video on his TV, clearly, and was knocked out clean on the sofa. Hence why he was able to catch this footage on his house cam at stupid o'clock, which showed his less than ideal wake-up call. He said in the caption that he'd never been so scared in his life, and you can tell he isn't lying. Some commenters seem to think that it was a guardian angel waking him up to blow out the candle he'd left on the kitchen side, but some think it's something more real in the sense that someone may have broken in and been lurking behind those doors. Well, he's still alive, so we'll stick with the paranormal spin on it for now. Number 3. Stick figures. Living in the woods seems like a beautifully petrifying combination, which is why this guy wasn't fussed when he noticed some movement on the security cameras at his dad's property. Being so isolated, you need a bit more protection than normal, so these cameras begin recording once they sense any kind of movement. This guy expected it to be something like a lost animal, a party of blazed teenagers or something menial like that. But when he checked out the footage, he stopped dead in his tracks when he realised that this was no regular visitor. What the hell was that? It doesn't look to be the best quality, so we don't know what the figure actually could have been, but it looks to be a halfway mix between a humanoid and a stick figure. It seems to be looking around, investigating the area, being careful to stick to the trees. Maybe because it didn't want to be seen. Number 2. Creature feature. This blood-curdling spooky video was filmed inside a locked and gated property in Romania. The safety measures were all there to make sure nobody could get in or out, but where the paranormal is involved, precautions don't matter, because look at what the security cameras caught just by the car. That does not look human. Vaguely humanoid, yeah, but why is it so haggard and hunched over? Some of the comments seem to believe that this is an old woman, but the original poster confirmed that the property was locked and there is no way anybody could have gotten in or out. Others say that this was a clip taken out of context from a video of a grandma trying to prank her grandson. But nothing seems to be confirmed aside from the fact that if you saw something creeping up next to your car, you'd need some spare pants. Number 1. Car troubles. Endlessly proud of some new light fixtures on his car, this guy whipped out his phone and started showing them off. When commenters started asking for some more details on the lights, he was more than happy to oblige. One such request was to see how the lights performed in complete darkness, so he got himself in the car, drove out to a secluded place in the woods to show everybody how they perform without any artificial light nearby. He got ready for the big reveal, but ended up catching something much more sinister.
The lights are definitely functional, but unfortunately I live in a city and there are street lights everywhere. But I can find a place to go test them. Okay, I found some really dark woods. I just put some tinfoil over the reverse lights, so I'm going to show you what the stock reverse lights look like, and then I'm going to uncover them and show you what the added reverse lights look like. These are the stock reverse lights.
Literally can't see anything.
And these are the ones I just installed. Look how friggin' bright that is. This is amazing. Yeah, so these are not just for looks.
Who or what the hell had its arm wrapped around that tree? The real question here is, which one would you rather stumble upon? A real person ominously lurking behind a tree, or some kind of paranormal entity? Both seem like run-ins we'd much rather avoid.
Everything's normal, right? Yeah. Until things go sideways real quick. Did you catch that? It's subtle, but it's there. If you pull the brightness up a tad, you'll see it more clearly. Whatever's behind this doesn't want peace, it wants attention, and it's not stopping until it gets it. The night comes to an end and so does his nightmare, or so he thought. If you even have the courage to sleep at all tonight.